Hello and welcome to the Miss Angel pitch for the Heroes Hunt. I am William Porter, also known as Brad from Collective 3 in Management 6685. The Heroes Hunt is a non-profit service organization located in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, focused on providing rehabilitation and recreation to service-wounded veterans in the state of Alabama. The Heroes Hunt is committed to providing our nation's service-wounded heroes with outdoor enjoyment through hunting and the shooting sports while promoting rehabilitation, independence, and ability. The Heroes Hunt intends to provide the service-wounded heroes of this country with a personalized and enjoyable hunting or shooting experience focused on their current level of ability, mobility, and experience. Alabama has always been a state proud of its willingness to defend the nation. Home to the sixth largest National Guard in the nation, more than 400,000 Alabama men and women have served their country with distinction. Unfortunately, roughly 70,000 of our veterans return home with their lives irrevocably changed due to injuries sustained in the service of their country. Many of these men and women have previously enjoyed hunting and the shooting sports. However, due to their injuries, they may feel that they will no longer be able to participate in the recreational activities they once loved. The Heroes Hunt plans to change that. 10 million Americans spend $30 billion on hunting expeditions each year. In the state of Alabama, more than $650 million was added to the economy in 2006 by hunting and outdoor recreation, with 530,000 hunting and fishing licenses issued in Alabama in 2013 and 22.7 million acres of timberland that is either open to the public for hunting or available by permission from the landowner. Potential volunteers and location for hunting excursions are plentiful. These excursions provide our service-wounded veterans with much-needed recreation and relaxation while allowing them to once again use their military skills, teamwork, goal-setting, combat and tracking skills, familiar rituals, having focus, and perhaps most importantly, a sense of accomplishment and self-reliance proves to these veterans that they are competent and able. Working with the local VA hospital not only allows us to identify potential clients, but will also help us identify those veterans with any potential psychological issues that may be a danger to themselves or others. Training with professionals working for the VA hospital will give our volunteers the ability to recognize post-traumatic stress disorder warning signs and teach them how to safely interact with veterans suffering from PTSD. Working with the Office of Veterans Affairs at the University of Alabama will also help us to identify potential clients. The OVA will also be able to help train our volunteers on the most common types of injuries sustained by our clients and identify any specialized equipment that will be needed to accommodate our veterans. Our allies for the Heroes Hunt will be the 10 hunting clubs located in Tuscaloosa County and the dozens of others in surrounding counties, the archery team and shooting team at the University of Alabama, and UA student organizations. These clubs, teams, and organizations provide more sources for volunteer recruitment, and a partnership with UA Club sports teams provides instruction, practice, and skill development for both the student athlete and the veteran. With no seasonal restrictions in place, archery, trap, and skeet shooting are activities that can be offered throughout the year. Partnerships with both local and national companies and organizations are at the core of funding and resource procurement for the Heroes Hunt. Human Engineering Research Laboratories, Disabled Veterans National Foundation, Paralyzed Veterans of America, and the other organizations shown on this slide have an established record of donating equipment and providing funding to organizations and businesses that provide services to disabled veterans. With startup capital provided by Miss Angel, partnerships with companies and organizations like these will provide the donations, grants, advertising, equipment, and client travel expenses the Heroes Hunt will need to ensure that we are able to continue providing the best experience possible to our service-wounded veterans. By taking a look at our EFE matrix, you'll notice an impressive list of strengths and a weighted score that is above average. In addition, at the present time, there are no companies or organizations within the state of Alabama offering this type of service to our veterans. Our biggest external factor comes down to the cost of specialized equipment. This is where funding from Miss Angel will make the greatest impact. Funding from Miss Angel will be used to obtain specially designed chairs known as action track chairs and modified all-terrain vehicles. These all-terrain wheelchairs will allow our veterans with mobility concerns to traverse all types of terrain without exposing their personal equipment to unnecessary wear. The modified all-terrain vehicles will allow us to transport our veterans to fixed locations and can also be used as the stationary blind or tree stand for bird and deer hunting. You'll also notice that we have a strong IFE matrix as well. Our strengths outweighing our weaknesses, we have positioned ourselves to enter the market as the leader and set the standard for those who follow. With the majority of field work being handled by volunteers at startup, the Heroes Hunt could be effectively run with no more than 3 full-time employees. Responsibilities would be divided into the management of the business office, the recruiting and training of volunteers, and a fundraising and resource procurement specialist. I, Brad Porter, will act as the manager of the business office and handle the finances and calendar of events for the Heroes Hunt. With over 10 years of progressive professional experience including accounting, graphic design, scheduling, customer service, marketing, and office administration, I believe that this is the position in which I will be most beneficial to the business. Paul Jarnigan, a friend and former co-worker, will fill the position of recruiter and trainer. As an avid hunter and veteran of the United States Army, he is familiar with the laws and regulations regarding hunting in Alabama, and his previous service to the nation makes him a natural choice for the position. The position responsible for fundraising and resource procurement still needs to be filled. However, all members of the management team will be cross-trained. We will accomplish this by participating in free online grant writing courses and by utilizing the Alabama Small Business Development Center within the University of Alabama's Culverhouse College of Commerce. Using Porter's business strategy of focused differentiation, the Heroes Hunt will focus our attention on the service-wounded veterans of Alabama. The total available market for the Heroes Hunt could potentially include veterans in Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, Tennessee, and Florida. Our segmented addressable market will begin with the roughly 70,000 service-injured veterans in the state of Alabama. The Alabama Department of Veterans Affairs divides the state into 3 districts. Tuscaloosa County is located in District 2 and encompasses 16 counties across the state from Mississippi to Georgia. The county's position gives the Heroes Hunt a broad base from which to draw clients, and with the city's centralized location, it would not be out of the question to reach well into Districts 1 and 3. From Tuscaloosa, most areas of the state can be reached within 2 hours' drive. The specialized services offered by the Heroes Hunt are directed at a very specific group of veterans. This provides us with the opportunity to set the standard of service and get to know our clients as individuals while providing a personalized hunting or shooting experience. The outcomes presented by the success of the Heroes Hunt will be an organization filled with people passionate about delivering personalized services to service-wounded veterans and providing recreation, rehabilitation, enjoyment, and thanks. The Heroes Hunt is proud to provide personalized services to those men and women who were wounded in their service to us. This is our way of not only saying thank you, but showing them how much we appreciate their sacrifice. I hope you have found this proposal interesting, informative, and that you have been presented with a viable business opportunity in which you would be proud to invest. Thank you for your time and for your attention.